Okay guys, as always before the video starts, I have timestamps in the video or in the description, so if you're not interested in certain parts you can just skip them like this intro, but please watch it all, otherwise you might lose context. You probably won't regret watching the whole video, and if you do regret it, yeah, well then go ahead and dislike it, I accept it, but please leave feedback because I'm always trying to improve myself, and don't insult anyone in the comment section because I would like to have a community of nice people. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. Oh, and by the way, I'm also sorry that I'm so late, but it took me a while to create such a well-edited video. Probably everyone knows how hard it is to produce such a high-quality content, so please show me that it was worth the countless hours and hit the like button, and most importantly, please subscribe to my channel because it would mean so much to me. I really want to hit the 1k. Oh, and by the way, here the winner of my latest giveaway. Go ahead and message me on my Instagram and we can talk further. Attack on Titan is one of the worst endings in the history of anime. But don't kill me and let me explain. Because at the same time it has a great ending. Not the best ending, but a good ending. Could it be perfect? Well, in my opinion, yes. And of course everything is subjective. Just because I think it has to be good does not mean that you have to think it has to be good. But I've seen many people saying that the ending was a well-written one, and I was like, wait, what? For real? I thought I'd be an Attack on Titan fanboy who looks over plot holes. And alright, to be fair, there are not many. And I think it's not necessary to mention them. But there is one though I'd like to mention. Do you remember when everything seemed over and the Smiling Titan was about to kill Mikasa and Eren? Mikasa wanted to kiss Eren, but Eren instead decided to punch the Smiling Titan. Like, I mean, what? This was a key scene because Eren has gotten his, well, let's call it hidden power to control the Titans through the Founding Titan's power. But, like, come on, this scene made literally no sense at all. No sense. Why would he do exactly that in this situation? Like, I mean, when I first saw it, like, I had no words for it. This literally made no sense in no point. Change my mind. Okay, but why do I think Attack on Titan is one of the worst endings in the history of anime? But meanwhile to it, a good ending. Listen, Historia and Eren were close friends. We had the military who wanted to use Historia as a breed station. So what happened? She got pregnant. But why did she get pregnant? To make a 1000 IQ move or to kind of save herself? Well, we all know Eren wanted to execute his plan. He thought about many different things. We have seen Eren went angry on Hanji when Hanji talked to him in the prison. I mean, just think about that. It was common in that time to be treated this way like Eren was treated, even though he had done so much for the Alliance. Eren didn't even get respect from his friends. I know Armin was a bit careful and Mikasa was always behind Eren, but the rest of his friends were at a point completely against him. Even Armin, who was neutral towards the situation, considered killing Eren. Like, what? And if you're asking yourself why I'm telling you this now, well, this is necessary because this leads to the end. Everything which happened in the final season leads to the end. So that's why I'm also mentioning things I didn't like about this season. So, next point. Of course, they didn't know Eren's plan to become Lelouch, but the main reason for them to hate or being angry at Eren was because of Sasha. I made a whole video about this topic, that it was not Eren's fault that Sasha got killed, and Eren's definitely not laughing at the point. I don't know if it was drawn wrong or if it was animated wrong, but come on, I think we all can agree that this was not the case and he was not laughing. They had no reason to be angry at Eren. And I also know Armin wanted to talk to Eren, but like considering his, let's call it, second plan, is already like completely out of like we can discuss many hours about this topic, and there are many arguments for both sides, but the video is already over 5 minutes long, so let's discuss in the comment section. But I think I stated my point of view already. But enough of that, let's go back to Historia. So, she got pregnant to save herself. There's nothing wrong about it, but why the foreshadowing? Attack on Titan is an anime where foreshadowing is done in so many episodes. For example, literally the first few seconds of the first episode in the first season. Even if it should depict a different ending, I believe, but still. So, please tell me, why did we get to see Eren with Historia in a chapter just to get the information that Eren might delete her memories if he's doing what he's doing? That's all? That's literally all. Many people thought something different, including me. But hey, apparently, well, yeah. We know they were close friends and things. Okay, but like, come on. A few chapters later, or was this actually a few chapters earlier? I forgot. But it actually, I mean, it doesn't matter at all. And the father is revealed as the farmer who threw rocks at her. Well, nice childhood story. I've made a whole video just about this topic, who might be the farmer, so if you have time you can just check it out. But I mean, like, it's just like this scenario had so much potential. The baby could have inherited the Beast Titan. Eren could use his hardening while still being in paradise and reactivate the rumbling by getting in contact with his child, and maybe even smile again. This would be such a strong move and such a cool scene, but instead we get to see Historia being happy with her child, and it had basically zero impact on the ending. Historia's child had zero impact. So many theories, so many thoughts, and it had zero impact. Zero. Like, tell me one person who wasn't sad about this. Just, is there one person who wasn't like, why? Why did they miss so much potential? Why? Just why? Like, they didn't even have to do, like, they didn't even have Eren to do the luge by sacrificing himself to make the aliens look good. And did it work at least out? Well, kinda, but kinda not. The aliens even created an army again with the attitude, if we win, we lose, if we die, wait, that's not a quote. They even created an army with the attitude, like, I quote, if we win, we live, if we lose, we die. It's pretty obvious where this is all going to. We will see the same thing happen again, with one exception: no Titans. Isayama's message that no one really knows who's the real bad guy, and that even our world works or worked this way, is obvious and really well done, even with this ending, but it still had so much more potential. There are still enough videos about an alternative ending of AOT, so I don't think I need to point out my favorite ending. Also, you can guess what I had in mind if you just think about the Baby Beast Titan rumbling continuation thing. As I mentioned already, there will be no more Titans. Mikasa stopped the Titan curse by killing Eren, and apparently this was Ymir's intention. Like, what? Why? And how? And why did Ymir love King Fritz? What reason would she have to love him and to do all the things he wants? She even died for him, like literally died for him. She had no reason to after all the bad things this guy has done to her. This girl had to have the Stockholm Syndrome. Like, literally. By the way, this is an explanation of what it is, for those who don't know what it is. No one knows why she would do this. no one knows much about her character. Her character is wide open. Her character was left wide open. And not only her character. What about her? She literally disappeared after being so important. I'm not kidding, she literally disappeared. Isayama just threw her away. And what was even the purpose of the Warhammer Titan? The Warhammer Titan appeared one time on Marley's side and once on Aaron's side. Again, so much unused potential in my opinion. Next point is Aaron's ability to jump back in time and telling his dad to kill all the people and telling the Smiling Titan to kill his mom through the power of the Founding Titan. When I've first seen this scene in the manga, I was like, whoa. I was literally flashed. But then when I thought about it a second time, couldn't he just use his power to do something else? Like preventing the first attack or something? Like that, or something like that? To be in the end able to stay with Mikasa and receiving the real freedom, because I thought that freedom means for Eren being the literal symbol of freedom. And of course, we can continue like this. We can talk about Eren's random new Titan form, about the parasite who transformed everyone into a Titan, about the pacing in the end. And yes, there are explanation videos on YouTube, but they are all theories. I've seen nothing set in stone. But you know what? Enough of that. It might be true that Attack on Titan has not the best ending. It might be true that the ending is similar to Code Geass's ending. It might be true that there are some scenes which make absolutely no sense. It might be true that many people think this ending destroyed the whole series. But please wait a second. I feel like everyone forgot what Attack on Titan has done for the anime industry. If you ask someone if he knows Attack on Titan, he probably answers yes. Attack on Titan is one of the most watched animes in the history of anime. And Attack on Titan is my favorite anime because it has everything to be perfect. Great characters, one of the best character development I've ever seen, a great animation, and the best OSTs in the history of music. Samuel Kim is just a legend. I can't explain how good and epic his music is. I just don't know how a human is capable of creating so many masterpieces. This is beyond reality. I'm sure I'm not the only one that when an amazing scene with an epic OST or core OST starts crying because it is so epic. I'm saying epic, not sad. Sometimes I feel like people don't know what epicness is. Have you ever seen a scene in an anime and you were so excited that you were about to throw your chair through your whole chamber? Well, that's me sometimes. And this happens in AOT more than in every anime. And yeah, those information are perfect templates for jokes, so just go ahead. Attack on Titan is an anime with so many emotions and so many badass and well animated scenes, and the story is pretty good. It has just everything you want. Just think about every cool moment in Attack on Titan and how much joy you had watching AOT till the end. In the end, you have to decide for yourself if you can look over, let's call it bad writing or plot holes, or this ending. Besides, this ending was not even that bad. It was okay in my opinion. Yes, there are plot holes. Yes, there is much left potential. Yes, the ending might not be the best, but please consider and remember all the good things I mentioned and you know about AOT when you rant about the ending of AOT, or even about Attack on Titan, because I quote, the ending destroyed the whole story.